As you probably know, gingerbread is one of the most typical cookies that we bake here in Germany for Christmas. In this video, I would like to show you some regional variations of the German gingerbread. I bet when you hear German gingerbread, you've got in front of your eyes those large gingerbread cookies in the shape of a heart. Guess what? That's not the only gingerbread variety we've got here in Germany. Here you can buy gingerbread at the Christmas market with all shapes and sizes, as well as supermarket, and you can bake it obviously yourself. Oblaten-Lebkuchen is German gingerbread, and this one is made of the dough that is more runny and therefore it's placed on this wafer. The dough consists of mainly sugar, but also some ground almonds or other nuts like walnuts or hazelnuts. They also may contain flour in them, and the less flour there is, the highest quality the gingerbread has. And for example, those are the highest quality gingerbreads, and those are called Elisenlebkuchen and are from Nürnberg. Elisenlebkuchen contain to 25% of nuts or almonds and maximum of 10% of flour or 7.5% of starch. The Elisenlebkuchen that I make contain candied orange peel as well as candied lemon peel, eggs that are mixed with brown sugar, ground almonds, ground hazelnuts, salt, gingerbread spice mix, cinnamon, as well as honey. As you can see, the dough has a pretty thin consistency, and then it's spread with a tablespoon or a knife on the wafer. Then it's baked in the oven and covered with a melted chocolate and 3 almond halves. If you are interested how to make those, I'm gonna put the link to it in the description box down below and in the top right corner. Echte Pulsnitzer Schoko Spitzen come from Saxony. Pulsnitz is a city of gingerbread in Saxony. They have been baking them there since 1558 and calling them Pfefferkuchen. Pfeffer means actually pepper in German, but don't worry, this gingerbread doesn't contain any pepper. It's called that way since the Middle Ages, where pfeffer was a name for any exotic spices. But anyway, this particular gingerbread is filled with raspberry and currant jam and covered with a thin layer of dark chocolate. In Pulsnitz you can also buy different kind of gingerbreads. We tried one with a pieces of chocolate as well as almond glaze. So according to an old tradition, first you need to make the dough, and then the dough is stored from 3 weeks to several months. The dough is made from sugar syrup, honey, wheat and rye flour, and then it is stored in wooden barrels. After this time, the dough is mixed with cinnamon, anise, ginger, cardamom, coriander, mace, blossom and cloves, as well as some almonds, hazelnuts, walnuts, salt, and sometimes also baking soda. Then it's rolled out, cut out into different shapes, then baked and coated or filled with all the ingredients. Next, I'm gonna talk about Aachener Printen, and those come from Aachen and have been produced there since 1820. The product has a protected designation of origin, and that means that all manufacturers are from or near Aachen. Printen can contain many of different ingredients like cinnamon, anise, clove, cardamom, coriander, allspice, and also ginger, as well as flour. There are also different varieties. I did buy those that were glazed with chocolate. Printen I also used to create a sauce that goes very well with a wild game, as well as Sauerbraten, and they are for sure worth trying. Magenbrot is a diamond-shaped biscuit that has a dark brown exterior. The pastry is made with flour, wheat, baking soda, star anise, cinnamon, cloves and nutmeg, as well as honey or sugar. Sometimes they also contain candied orange and lemon peel, as well as hazelnuts. And this brown glaze is actually sweet cocoa glaze. And that was Matthias' grandfather's favorite gingerbread. Dominosteine is another gingerbread variation here in Germany. Those were invented in 1936 in Dresden and consist of several layers. Usually it's three. The base layer is the gingerbread layer. The other one is jelly, usually sour cherries or apricots. And on the top you can usually find marzipan. The whole thing is covered with a chocolate. I bought one with a milk chocolate, but you can also find some with a bitter chocolate coating and even white chocolate. And when talking about the gingerbreads, I also want to mention a Früchtebrot that you can always find in the supermarkets and also Christmas markets here in Germany, of course in the Christmas time. The pastry is pretty simple. It consists of honey, candied fruits, nuts and flour. Some also contain rum. And there wouldn't be Lebkuchen video without mentioning Hessian specialty, which is called Haddekuche. Haddekuche means hard cake, because this gingerbread gets very dry very quickly. I found this one on the Frankfurt Christmas market, but you can also buy it in the Hessen shop and pretzel vendors that sell pastries in apple wine taverns. Haddekuche has a diamond pattern like an apple wine glass and also diamond shape. This gingerbread, as well as the Odenwälder Lebkuchen, is often used to make a gingerbread gravy. And by the way, in the German supermarkets you can also find the gingerbreads that are made only for gravies. If you are familiar with the German cuisine, you know that some gravies, like for sour roast, are made with gingerbread. So what about you? What cookies are you baking this Christmas? Last year I have actually prepared a PDF that includes all Christmas street food recipes, where I also included my favorite Elisenlebkuchen recipe. If you wonder how to get the PDF, please check the description box down below. And 2 years ago I have also filmed a video about the German Christmas cookies. So if you are interested in this, please watch this video next. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for the future videos like this. I wish you all a wonderful Christmas. Stay safe and healthy as always. Enjoy your time with family and friends. And I see you on my next one. Bye!